Let's go. AOE Leagues 2v2 Tournament Division B. Set here week 1. We've got a match between Imp-Posters and XEVER. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's what we're going to go with. Imp-Posters versus XEVER. Imp-Posters here in the gray. That just horrific color on the minimap. Gray and green. So gray, we've got low elo nobody playing as the Indians. And Farv Forever here in the green playing as the Vietnamese. I assume that's a reference to the NFL legend Brett Favre. And yeah, I suppose it's fitting that Farv Forever playing in the green. The color of the Green Bay Packers. All right, over here looking at Team XEVER, we've got Dark Josh in the yellow. He'll be playing as the Berbers, teamed up with, I'm going to go with Agu for short. I hope that's all right. Here in the red, playing as the Britons. All right, let's take a quick look at the maps these teams have to work with. Low elo nobody. Forward gold, forward berries. That's not ideal. Up against the Britons. Yeah, I don't love that. And there's a hill bonus over the gold, hill bonus over the berries. Not an ideal map for a cab player matched up against the Britons. Over here, Agu. This map's okay. Backberries, relatively close gold. Not a super wallable map, but you could always go, I guess, here to the TC, across up there. He's pushing in deer at the moment. Looking over at Dark Josh's map, this is probably the nicest of the maps we've seen so far. Back gold, backberries, super wallable. He is in a bit of a bull here, but this is a nice wood line. The wood lines are close. That's a solid map there. And then finally, looking at Farv Forever's map. Berries are a bit forward. Gold's all right. Yeah, halfway decent map. So, yeah, I like yellow's map. I dislike gray's map. Red and green, their maps are fine. All right. We have some movement from our scouts here. Agu is moving forward and might actually look to grab this Vil. Let's see if he goes for it. Nope, gonna go past the Vil. Oh, doubles back. No loom yet for that villager. And low elo, nobody might lose this. If Agu can block. Oh, yeah, I think he is going to lose it. One more. Oh, 1 HP, baby. Keeps it alive. So Agu thought about committing, but did not want to lose the scout. Managed to get the hill bonus here. Less HP, but has the hill. Who's going to win this fight? Nice micro bet. Both players, 2 HP advantage for low elo nobody. He's going to have to keep paying attention here, though. He loses the hill bonus, and he's going to lose the fight, I think. Yeah. All right, Agu comes out ahead on that fight. Over on this side, Farv Forever is now scouting out Dark Josh's base here. And yeah, similar thing. Dark Josh over here. We've got a pre-mill coming out here for Farv Forever. So let's see if Dark Josh, yeah, so he's gonna spot that. Nice timing on the scouting here, and he's gonna dive for the lame. Pays for it though. Does take out one goat or one. What are these? Alpacas, llamas, llamas. Takes out a llama, but does lose a lot of HP on the scout. All right, we've got looking like a 2. Nope, it will be a 3 militia drush. Ooh, and a drush on this side as well. So we're getting a double drush from Team Imp-Posters. Looking like a 2 militia drush on this side, 3 militia drush on the north. But there's no scout. So, yeah, these guys probably won't be able to kill anything. The best they can hope for is idle time. Without a scout to block, it can be really hard to cause much damage. All right, these guys having to deal with one of these leopards. And they push onward. All right, Feudal Age on the way for both the XEVER teams. But no Feudal Age yet for the 2 Imposter boys. Oh, and they're going for a lame here, so I like that. That's a good way to get value out of the 2 militia. Although there's only 2 deer there. Wall's already up here for Dark Josh. Like I said, he spotted that drush earlier. Yeah, these are really nice pre-walls coming down here for Dark Josh. Farv, yeah, he's going to have some trouble finding value here. Won't be able to jump on the gold. This is the Cav player, so they won't be going to gold for a while yet. Ooh, oh, he breaks in. He breaks in. All right, let's see if Farv's able to block and get a kill here. The scout having trouble getting around the side, and I think he's going to get this one. Should be able to. No, he's going to get away. All right, nicely done there by Dark Josh. Really nicely done. All right, Dark Josh is up. Here comes that stable, and he's sending 7 vills. He wants that stable up ASAP. Feudal Age has just been clicked here for Low Elo Nobody and Farv about halfway there. And yeah, similar thing on this side. Low Elo Nobody not going to be able to get much value out of that drush. Was able to lame the 2 deer, although this wood line is open on this side. Yeah, those militia still looking for value. Nothing to find yet. Double range opening here for the Britons. And, yeah, Low Elo Nobody. Yeah, he could definitely get punished here. What is he going to go for? He's on gold, so either he's looking at a FC. Yeah, but doesn't have the food for that. I don't think this could be an FC build. No, I guess it could be. On this side, yeah, we got a drush flush here from Farv, so he's getting his first range down. And yeah, he is keeping Dark Josh at home for now. So Dark Josh's scouts are trying to clean up this drush. Nice micro there by Farv. Gets pretty good value. Over on this side, those boys still tapping around. Alright, so Farv is going scouts here after all. Getting horse collar. Is he? Yeah, it doesn't have the food here for a fast castle. Okay, here we go. Archers on the move. I was wondering where those boys went. 4 archers here for the Britons player. And, man, Low Elo Nobody is going to be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he is completely exposed here. I'm still not 100% sure what happened here. This might have been an FC build that got jacked up along the way. Yeah, drush into scouts. Not a very common play. And yeah, Low Elo's in trouble here. We've got Dark Josh's scouts coming in here to supplement Agu's archers. And, oh man, Low Elo Nobody. He's got these villas. They're going to be trapped. He's rushing down the tower. I don't know if he's going to be able to get that up in time, though. There are 4 archers here. These guys have fletching now as well. And they're going to have hill bonus. Oh, no. Low Elo Nobody in big trouble here. Fletching on the way for Farv Forever. Some serious walling coming down for Dark Josh. But this is a massacre over here. This is a massacre. The tower's denied. 87%. And 5 vills go down with it. So, I mean, what are we looking at for a KD right now? These couple archers here have gotten crazy value. 11 kills for Agu. There's going to be more kills here yet. Yeah, I do not know what Imp-Posters are going to do here. There are some archers for Farv Forever hanging out over here, but... Oh, he's got actually... I didn't see this. He's got archers in Dark Josh's base. It's hard to see him getting the same kind of value that Agu's gotten so far, but let's see. There are scouts. No upgrades on these scouts, though. And Vill's going down here for Dark Josh, so look at the Vill count. Low elo nobody. Actually, only one Vil. Beneath. One Vil less than low elo nobody. That's a lot of scouts, though. Yeah, those scouts will have no problem clearing up 4 archers, irrespective of the fact that these guys have fletching. Can he get one more Vil? Nope, doesn't manage it. Alright, so now we've got archers heading towards Farv's base. Farv not quite walled. I think he's going to get this done in time. At least this segment of it. But yeah, he'll be exposed here on that gold. Doesn't quite have the archer numbers here to deal with it. And now we've got a spear in the mix here in low elo nobody's base. So he's in even more trouble here. These 4 archers, MVPs so far of this set. And yeah, this is just brutal. Low elo nobody. Oh, this is nice. So he does have Vils in the mix. Vils can fight the spear. And he should be able to get the clean here. Yeah, that's a nice take. Alright, but now we've got Agu's archers. Oh, there's a hole. There's a hole. There's always a hole. Agu is in. That's got to be so frustrating. So many things going wrong in this game for Imp-Posters. Farv coming back with his archers. And yeah, now he's going to get doubled here. So loses a Vil there. I think he's in trouble. These walls are not up. Scouts coming in from the north. He doesn't have archer numbers on Agu. Does have these 2 spears. Thank goodness he has those 2, because that gold would have been in big danger. Hill bonus here for Agu. What's the upgrade situation? Armor for Agu. No armor, I believe, for... Yeah, no armor for Farv. Trying to get back to this wood line, but he's going to lose more Vils here. Alright, actually, amazingly, managing to get the clean. Yeah, that could not have gone much better there for Farv. And he's also got some archers forward here harassing Josh's woodline. But look at that. Agu has clicked up. And let's see our resource count here. Yeah, Dark Josh, he has clicked up as well. Low elo nobody, close to clicking. Farv, he's still got a good ways to go. So, yeah, I don't know how low elo has 39 Vils. I mean, he did forego wheelbarrow. We've got, okay, both of our XEVER players have wheelbarrow. That's significant. Wheelbarrow now coming in for the Imp-Posters. Alright, so low elo, nobody. He clicks up. 2.5 minutes from Castle Age. So, yeah, this is where things get scary. These guys are going to be going up first, and this is Berbers. So they produce ridiculously fast. Yeah, this little army about to get cleared up here by Agu. Alright, he gets the clean, and now these guys are going to be expo very, very shortly. That's a big army heading here towards Farv's base. Farv's going to have to pull back, and he's going to have to somehow survive for over 2 minutes. He's going to have expo in his face, and he's going to have to deal with that Berber flood. All right, Bodkin on the way, expo on the way. Here we go. What do we look like for production? Yeah, three range here. And University coming down for ballistics. So, yeah, XEVER's position here, really nice. I can get all that damage to low elo nobody. That is still a hole that is going to be hard to dig out of. All right, but look at that. Low Elo Nobody's up. He's getting that +2. This is still shocking to me that he has 4 fills more than Dark Josh. So Favre might have gotten more damage in there than I noticed when, I was paying attention to the other side of the map. But here we go. The pressure's on. Agu breaking in here at the north end of Favre's base, and here come the Berber Knights. +2's in for those boys. So, yeah, Favre's in big trouble. He's off his gold. Where's he going to take gold? Yeah, it's a mass exodus, and it's being hunted by Knights. This is looking very, very bad for Imp-Posters. He's going to send those guys back, I think, to buy time for these guys. He's going to try to get on that gold. This TC will go up, but he's going to lose more vills. Alright, gets it up. Only loses a couple. But yeah, there's a lot of idle time in there. He might be able to get the clean here. He's got decent numbers. There is ballistics here for the Britons, and the Britons also have that range to work with. And these are +2 knights. Although, yeah, but Favre's he's got good numbers here. Look at this. Even Vil numbers for the two teams. Basically even military numbers. How is this game this close? It felt so over. When that tower was denied in low elo nobody's base, but they will get the clean here. And yeah, but I think we will see XEVER start pushing ahead in the eco department. Both players on 3 TCs, so getting eco behind that pressure. We've seen this in some of the other sets this tournament. The team that gets that early initiative in Castle Age tends to be the team with the better eco, precisely because they have the space, the room to breathe, the room to boom behind that initial pressure. All right, TC coming down here for Favre. He wants to secure that gold. That's his 3rd TC. 2nd TC here for low elo nobody. And yeah, where are these armies going to meet up? So we've got camel production from both of the Cav players now. Berbers going camels. Indians, of course, going camels. They don't have access to knights. And, ooh, that is a scary, scary mass. Although, some really substantial walls here for low elo nobody. He's stonewalled and housewalled. He should be pretty secure, although these are... No, these aren't Indian camels. These are Indians. These are Berber camels. Favre looking to get a counterattack of his own going here. Yeah, this is looking scary, though. There are no archers from Favre that are anywhere near here. He's going to commit to this counterattack, which is already getting some value here. But yeah, just a matter of time before the stable goes down, and the numbers, the production here for Agu is crazy. He's got that Briton production speed bonus, and the stable's down. Those archers, good camel numbers, but that's still not going to cut it. Not with this many archers. Does have access to gold here. Access to gold in the back of his base as well. He's going to actually dive on this. I don't think he has the numbers to dive here. Yeah, this is not going to end well for low elo nobody. Yeah, doesn't even put a dent in the archer mass. I think there's more archers on scene than there was when that engagement started. And yeah, it's hard to see Favre getting the same amount of damage here in Dark Josh's base as this army is about to get in low elo nobody's base. So this wood line is a bit haunted for low elo nobody here. I'm going to pause it for a second. Let game catch up. Let's take stock, though. Yeah, so we can see XEVER B is starting to pull ahead a little bit in the eco department, 8-vil lead. But they have twice the military on the field now after low elo nobody took that fight. So yeah, there's basically no cav here for the Imp-Posters. All right, let's unpause here, and yep, A second massacre. The game is really laggy right now. I'm not sure why Capture Age is having some troubles here. Yeah, thank goodness that tower did get finished there. Oof. Alright. Dark Josh is going to jump on that Archer Mass of Farves. He should be able to clean that, no problem. And where's Arch's military? Okay, so his Archer Mass now starting to stream toward low elo nobody's base. Oh, this is a death ball. This is a Briton death ball. Ballistics just now coming in for Farv. He's waiting till he has numbers to try to engage. But in the meantime, low elo's just being butchered here. Off this gold, off that gold, off this wood, off 2/3 of his farms. Alright, Farv coming over, but yeah, just still doesn't have close to the Archer Mass he needs to engage this. A 4th TC coming down here for Dark Josh. And yeah, this should be a very favorable engagement for Agu. We could see the GG coming in here soon. There's just way too much damage that has been done to low elo nobody. And look at this. We've got really significant night numbers starting to add up here for Dark Josh. Man, why is Capture Age lagging like this? And that has got to be the nail in the coffin. Imperial Age for our Britons player. On 3 TC, 72 Vils, and is in Imperial Age. Chemistry coming in, Bracer coming in. Arbalist probably will not be too far behind. And the Knights are in. Yeah, Farv is going to take some casualties here. Yeah, and they call. Whew. Yeah, Agu, man. What a beast that game. I mean, still sort of, I think this really came down to whatever happened here in Feudal Age. I'm still not quite sure what the build was for low elo nobody. I mean, matched up against Britons, doing a 2 militia drush into scouts. It's hard for me to think that was the original plan. Maybe it was, but it kind of felt like a drush FC build that went bad somewhere along the way. Yeah, I'd be curious, low elo, if yeah, in the comments, let me know what the thought there was. But yeah, an awesome performance there by Agu, adding a 4th TC here as well. Yeah, that was pretty clinical. All right, look at the stats here real quick. Ooh, that is what we call a positive KD. A 347 ratio. Yeah, that is gnarly. Eco. Yeah, and behind all that, Agu with that crazy production, with the tech advantage, and he still had the most res collected. That was a really, really brilliant performance by Agu. I can't say enough good things about his play in that game. All right, to game 2 we go. So this will be the home map for the Imp-Posters, and it's Arena. Here we go. All right, Arena. Same colors as game 1. We have Agu here in the red playing as the Spanish. teamed up with Dark Josh as the Italians. Over on this side, Low Elo, once again playing in the gray. He'll be playing as the Teutons. And his teammate Farv Forever in the green, once again playing as the Koreans. So yeah, expect to see some Castle Age action here. We've got Spanish and Italians, 2 civs that it's common to see castle pressure into unique unit. Could certainly see the same thing from Koreans. And then, yeah, Teutons. I mean, you could see Siege Monk action in Castle Age, but they're an excellent civ to boom with, and I suspect that is what we will see from Low Elo Nobody. But we have some time until then. Yeah, anything especially notable about the maps here? I mean, one thing to look for, of course, is if both the stones are forward. Doesn't look like that's the case for any of these players. I mean, stone's kind of forward, but you know, the stone's not in a spot here where you could arrange both piles with a single castle. Yeah, so I will be... What will we see as composition? So, red and yellow. I mean, surely we'll see Conks and Genoese. Question is, what do we see over here? So Genoese are a pretty hard counter to War Wagons. So War Wagons are going to have some issues. I mean, on the Teuton side, yeah, I mean, Cav's going to be a lot less viable. In Castle Age, Cav is going to perform poorly both against the Conks and especially against the Genoese. Ooh. Low Elo taking an HP hit there on that Vil. Yeah, I will be very curious to so actually Dark Josh asking about a restart, but apparently they decided to play on. There is a restart available. Each team is allowed 1 restart per set. But if you have a map that's sort of uncontroversially bugged out, right? Say you have boar spawn behind a wood line, as we had happen for one of our teams yesterday, right? Or you're missing gold, or you know, a gold pile spawns inside of a wood line. That should be part of your starting package of mines. For those kinds of things, it's fine to take an additional restart. But yeah, the standard is 1 restart permitted per team per set. But Dark Josh and Agu opting to stick this one out. And yeah, why did they choose the restart? Or why were they thinking about a restart here? Nothing obviously that bad here about Dark Josh's map. Plenty of access to wood, has safe gold there, safe stone. Maybe it was Agu's map. Yeah, maybe it was this worry about that stone being forward. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in the back of the base. I don't know, maybe that was the worry there. Yeah, so I mean, against this composition, so back to the composition question. I mean, do we see Siege Halb from the Teutons? Could see like a Siege Monk play as well. But Cav is probably not going to be a very viable option, at least not in the Castle Age, with Genoese and Conks roaming about. And look at this, our Koreans player going to stone already, so definitely planning to be aggressive in early Castle Age. I'll be curious to see where Farv decides to drop his castle, and also stone already starting up here for Dark Josh, so he is planning some castle pressure of his own into Genoese. And yet, stone as well for our Spanish player. So stone all around. What about here for... Ooh, look at this. All right, we've got a 23 pop up here for Dark Josh, 25 for Agu. And yeah, this is looking like a pretty conventional boom build here for low elo nobody. Yeah, he's clicking up at 25 vils. Yep, 25 pop. And Farv, he is going to be going up a bit later. Already on 28 pop and has not clicked yet. Only one on stone at the moment here for Dark Josh, so will probably be sending more vills there after he clicks here. 2 vills for Agu, but yeah, Farb is going ham on the stone. Clicking up at 29 pop. So yeah, very late uptime. Okay, we'll see what he has in mind with this build. And all right, Castle Age clicked for Dark Josh, so he is on the way. Let's see when he decides to move more vills to stone. All right, there we go. Yeah. And on this side, low elo. This is definitely just looking like a standard boom build. Teutons are a great civ to do it with the discounted farms. But he's going to have pressure in his face here, I suspect. Yeah, I think we'll probably have a castle forward here from the Italians player. Perhaps the same thing from the Spanish player, although, I mean, look how much stone is already in the bank for the Koreans. 740 stone. So I wonder if Farv is planning like to just put 2 castles down immediately. But yeah, that's a crazy amount of stone. Went there really early, went there really heavy. So yeah, this may be a special build designed for 2 castles, or perhaps castles followed by guard tower. Alright, low elo. His scout being chased by the other 2 scouts. They want to take his scout out so that he can't get eyes on this castle wherever it's going to go. Castle Age is in for Dark Josh. So what is his stone count looking like? 520. And yeah, what does he do here? Going for Bowsaw. Are we going to see a second TC, or are we going to see a castle drop right off the rip? Very, very curious to see the choice here. Castle Age almost in for Agu as well. Yeah, and oh, very nice. Very nice. Excellent coordination by the 2 players there. Dark Josh goes in, gets the block, gets the kill. So that scout is down, and now they have free reign on the map without being spotted. Monastery coming down actually inside of Dark Josh's base. And this will be a defensive castle. So he wants to protect this gold. And yeah, we'll just get Genoese out on the field from here. Same thing from our Spanish player. He's going with the defensive castle. And yeah, what is Farv going to do here? So yeah, I guess Dark Josh planning on gathering relics here with these monks. Still on 1 town center. And yeah, the full boom coming in here for low elo nobody. A 2nd and 3rd town center. And a defensive castle from our Koreans player as well. But look at this. Already basically has the stone for a 2nd castle. And where is that one going to go? Alright. These 2 castles are up for Dark Josh. And for Agu. We should see Conks here on the field. Genoese on the field pretty soon. A 2nd TC coming down for Agu. Still 1 TC play for Dark Josh. And yeah, nothing in the queue yet in terms of unique unit. Oh, speak of the devil, here they come. One conch, one Genoese. And yeah, I'm still so curious about all this stone for Farv. Alright, 2 castles. That is the play indeed. 2 castles right off the rip. Wants that production, so he is definitely going to be sticking on 1 TC for a good while here, I would imagine. But, yeah, I am worried about how exposed low elo nobody's going to be here. I expect that we'll see some pressure on him in not too long. It's going to be hard to pressure Farv with double castle. And here we go. 4 conch on the field, 2 war wagons. What kind of upgrades are in Bodkin? Yeah, and Cox fared pretty decently here against the war wagons. Yeah. And Cox are just so strong in Castle Age. Yeah, and nice micro here by Agu as well. Avoiding taking damage from those slow war wagon bolts. +2/+2 on these war wagons, though. And here we go. Yeah, monks grabbing relics. Genoese still not out on the field. This war wagon production, though, is going to be crazy with the 2 castles. Yeah. It's ridiculous how good conchs are in Castle Age here. They're getting the better of these engagements against the war wagons. I mean, Farv does have the advantage of producing from 2 and on a second stone mine. He's on 2 stone mines now. So he's thinking a 3rd castle at some point here. Yeah, it could actually get pretty scary if the Genoese show up as well. These war wagons will really get shredded in that case. Alright. Still 1 TC here. We got 8 Genoese in the castle. What is the play, though, with these Genoese? Where does Dark Josh go with them? 4 TC boom over here for low elo nobody. There's Eco looking very healthy. On 55 Vils. And Conch's war wagons continuing to trade over here. And the war wagon numbers starting to get pretty scary. Look at that. That was the play. It's a fast imp play for Dark Josh. Yeah, should have seen that one coming. Yeah, so it'll probably be fast imp into bombards with those Genoese. And yeah, low elo nobody's going to have to find a way to survive against that. Siege is not going to be very viable when there are bombards on the field. Cav is not going to be viable when these guys are on the field. And look at that. Yeah, these... Watch the damage output on the war wagons with these boys. Although fletching just in, they don't have very good upgrades. And look at the surround by Team XEVER. The range on the Genoese is pretty limited and without Bodkin, but yeah, look at this. Lot of low HP war wagons in there, and yeah, the war wagons are just getting absolutely shredded right now. We have petards on the field, but where are they going to be able to go? Yeah, these petards. Oh no, they're just going to get killed. All right, 3rd castle down here for Farv, but he cannot. He's just having trouble keeping these war wagons alive. And yeah, maybe the bombards, maybe the attack isn't on low elo. Maybe it is on Farv. University for chemistry. Here come the Vils to go forward. What's the stone situation for Dark Josh? Okay, yeah, he's got the stone for a 2nd castle, so Yeah, we're going to see a castle somewhere over here. The plan is to target Farv. And these petards are going to do some long distance petarding here. But in this case, he's just going to go to his own death. Yeah, apparently capture H doesn't show explosions. They just disappear from view. And the war wagons, they're going to get wrecked here. Completely wrecked. Still, though, upgrades on the Genoese are pretty minimal at this point. And yeah, I was wrong. The castle is going over here. Low in Low Elo's face. Low Elo getting a defensive castle. But that castle, probably not long for this world. Although, he is on his way up. And he's going to have the eco to get some decent Treb numbers. One Treb already rolling forward, though, for Dark Josh. So Dark Josh will certainly have a jump in the Treb department. Farv coming over here to try to defend his partner, but he's got to deal with both Kongs and Genoese. So I don't think these war wagons are going to be able to clear this up. Certainly not going to be able to deny the castle. And I don't think they're going to be able to eliminate any Trebs either. Alright, but now the pressure's on in Low Elo's face. It's a couple barracks. Siege workshop. Yeah, we get bombards out here for yellow. I think that's really going to negate what Low Elo's going to be able to do with siege. Alright, this Treb, though, not firing at the castle. A second castle from Low Elo. So just firing at the gate for now. So this is buying important time for Low Elo Nobody to get those Trebs out. Got 110 vills, so a really healthy eco here. But Hawks Genoese about to be breaking in. No Trebs on the menu yet for Low Elo. Alright, now the Treb is going to be arranging the castle. Imp on the way for Agu as well, who's at 81 vills, so he's had a nice little eco behind this. 2 castles, 3 TC. So second game in a row, we're seeing a really nice balance of eco and production for Agu. And yeah, no Trebs out at all here for Low Elo, so he doesn't want to go the Treb route. I think he's thinking about Rams instead. But I don't think they have the military numbers for Rams to be that viable here. I think the Rams just will get shredded here by the Conks. And where are these Conks heading? Ooh, okay, heading back to defend here. So War Wagons pressuring Agu's base. But he does have the 2 castles and... Was that a petard? I missed it. Hang on. I gotta rewind real quick. Okay, yeah, so he did. He's got 2 petards there. He's got entry into Agu's base. So yeah, Agu definitely has to come back with these Trebs. So that castle is down here for Low Elo. What does he produce? So going bombards himself. The War Wagons are in, though. A defensive castle, and thank goodness he's Spanish. That castle will go up really quickly. That's a great castle. That will defend basically this entire eco. Yeah, fortunate for Agu, he had the stone. Excellent reaction there by him. And now he might even trap these War Wagons. He's up to Imp himself. Ooh, War Wagon's getting some pretty good hits there, though. Second castle's down. And just nothing to deal with the Genoese still. We've got 1 bombard on the field. Second bombard on the field. So Low Elo's got to try to... He needs some good shots on these Genoese with the bombards. Dark Josh is microing here. He has entrance now. He's going to be all over this gold. Takes out 1 bombard. He's going to take out a second as well. Oh, that is so expensive. All right, these War Wagons still alive over on this end. Yeah, very, very close game at the moment. 4 trebs, which is scary, especially with these Genoese numbers. Needs to keep this bombard alive. Don't lose another bombard. A really nice eco, though, for low elo nobody. 136 villagers. Yeah, does he go? I mean, there's no bombard on the field right now for... Well, there will be. Yeah, I think the Italians player is thinking bombards of his own. Because, yeah, onager, siege onager could be a serious problem for him to deal with here. Pressure's on, though, from Favre. He's got 2 rams here on Agu's castle. Great war wagon numbers, so Agu can't engage this right now with his conks. He's got an elite conquistador coming in, though. He's going to wait for that, and then maybe he takes the engagement once that's in. This castle is going down. No doubt about it. Alright, Dark Josh still trying to gain further entry into low elo nobody's base. He's wiping out a lot of buildings here. Oh, another bombard goes down for low elo. Trying desperately to get barracks up in another siege workshop. 6 bombards in the queue. So he's committed to those. And yeah, we've got elite conk in now. Still castle age play here for Favre. Yeah, and these conks are... Yeah, should trade pretty well with the wagons now that they are... Oh, man. Talk about trading well with wagons. Wagons just evaporated to the Genoese Expo here, and now I think low elo is... He's in huge trouble. Huge trouble. Yeah, I do not see any way for him to stop this right now. He's got a few halbs in the queue. Those certainly won't help in this situation. Needs... Alright. Adding some mangonels. Yeah, so if he could get a few onagers out here, I think he'd maybe have a way to stop this. Pressure continuing from Favre. But the conks are holding. Oh, man. Yeah. Low elo, nobody. His base is just melting at the moment. Both players here content to take a trade. And, I mean, Favre's in Castle Age. I mean, if you're just... You don't need to dominate these fights. You just need to continue to delay here if you're Agu, because your teammate is shredding through here on this side. 3 bombards out. But he's continuing to lose bombards here. 2 more bombards down, a 3rd down as well. And yeah, low elo is being completely overrun on this end. Alright, but Favre, though, pushing pretty deep here into Agu's base. Still has a lot of safe eco, still has 2 castles left. And look at this, he's going for a attack of his own. 3 trebs are out. He's got good elite conk numbers. There aren't many Genoese left here, however. And yeah, Bodkin just now coming in for Dark Josh. Ooh, yeah, war wagon numbers here for Favre. He's got good war wagon numbers. 1 castle down. Can he clean these trebs? He's gonna drop that castle. And yeah, Agu could be in some serious trouble here of his own. I mean, he's not in as bad of a situation as low elo, I don't think, but it's not a good position to be in. And now, yeah, war wagon numbers are really, really good. 26 war wagons. Could even think about trying to pinch these conks here. Only 13 conks left. Ooh, but a lot of skirms. A lot of skirms here for the Spanish player. Yeah, rushing down the upgrades for those. healthy Genoese numbers. What's he got? Yeah, 18 of them now. More than enough to deal with halves. And yeah, low elo, as soon as he gets production buildings down, they are just getting trebbed down at this point. Alright, yeah, the skirm switch. I think a really nice call here from Agu. Yeah, Team XEVER is, I think, in a very, very dominant position at this point. Elite Genoese coming in as well. Low elo is, yeah, he is dead. He might have the most vills at the moment, but that doesn't matter. He's got nothing he can do with that vill advantage. And there aren't that many war wagons left inside of Agu's base. Aren't that many war wagons left, period. Only 20 of them on the field. So Agu continuing to hold here, only has one castle left. It is weak, but that ram will go down. Another castle here for Favre. But yeah, once the Italian player... Ooh, alright. Yeah, Onager now on the field. I think maybe if low elo had gone straight into Onager instead of trying out the bombard cannon, yeah, he might have had a better chance at withstanding that push. But those bombard cannons just were not able to get great value. Yeah, Dark Josh did a nice job microing against them. And yeah, I can't even remember how many he took out with the Genoese. Alright, really nice skirm numbers here for Agu. So they're just going to one-shot these wagons. Some mangoes added in. That's a good call by Favre, who's almost to Imp here. Yeah, and Agu's definitely going to be happy to take that trade any day. Yeah, with all the upgrades on these skirms, they just shred. Look at the war wagons just getting obliterated at this point. A nice mango shot there. But conchs are pretty lethal against mangoes. One mango down. A second mango will go down. Korean player probably wants to try to get Onager here. Does he have the eco for it? Ooh. Yeah, losing a lot of mangonels here, though. Castle coming down from the Spanish player. And yeah, Favre cannot realistically deny this, I don't think. The skirm numbers are shrinking. Loses another mangonel here, though. Yeah, I mean, he will deny this, but this is going to be costly. He's losing a lot of wagons. Down to 11. Low elo has expanded out into this area, but yeah, Onagers on their own still go down pretty quickly. We've got bombards mixed in for Dark Josh, so Onagers aren't even viable anymore. So still 83 vills. So Low elo does have more vills than Agu, but Agu in a much better position here. Has production buildings, has a manageable eco, has military units on the field, has upgrades. Yeah, if Favre can get to Onager though, right? Korean Onager is a pretty nice unit. But yeah, mangonel just not going to cut it here. Really good skirm numbers for Agu right now. Yeah, I think Onager's just too expensive for Favre. He doesn't have really any extra resources to speak of. And yeah, just losing mangonels left and right here. So yeah, this push has stalled. He's trying to get a castle there. Can he get that up? I mean, there's still 2 trebs here, though. The thing is, that's going to go up. There's no way for Favre to push back against those trebs with the current composition on the field. All right, on this end, yep, that castle is getting trebbed down as we expected it would be. Yep, and this castle about to get trebbed down as well. The war wagons cannot dive on this. There's too many skirms. Chemistry in for Farv. And yeah, with that castle down, we are about to see another massacre here. I think we'll see the GG here pretty soon. Only 50 vills left for low elo nobody at this point. And when this castle goes down, I think Farvo realized that his prospects for pushing here are not looking great. And there it is. The GG called. So, 2-0 set here. Forgot to put in our beautiful little bubbles. Yeah, 2-0 win for XEVER. So they will earn a point in this first week. Imp-Posters will not earn a point this week. Look at the stats here. Yeah. Yeah, just domination there from Dark Josh over the Teutons player. That's a hard push to resist. Yeah, you go Onager early. Onager's a big investment, very expensive to get those guys out, and then they are countered pretty hard by bombard cannons. So I think that's probably what Low Elo was thinking was, you know, those were going to be hard countered by bombard cannons, so he decided to go bombard cannon himself. But Dark Josh did a great job just avoiding shots with the Genoese. And, yeah, there was just nothing Low Elo could do to stop that push. Now, the other end, a great hold by Agu. Nice reaction to the penetration there by Farv. And, yeah, making that skirm transition, I think, was a really nice call. He definitely could have been in trouble without that transition. All right. That is it for this set. I will be back in the next couple days with some more AOE Leagues 2v2 action. We'll see you guys soon.